Hey, this is Dr. Gary here, and this is the knee pain rehab exercises. This is to be able to start jogging and running, getting back into sports, and of course peak performance. This is great for people who can't straighten their knee fully, or they can't bend it fully, and they can't load it. That means squatting, lunging, and just taking weight and pressure. Only start these exercises if the structure and function of your whole lower leg is working properly. That means from your foot, ankle, knee, hip, pelvis, spine, and that you also have a base strength in the muscles of the whole lower limb. If you don't, just drop me a message on Instagram and we'll schedule you in for a video or a one-on-one clinic consultation, and we will get your knees and lower limb up to speed first. This is the supported calf raise, so hold on. It's not about balance, it's about getting full range. So make sure you bend that toe, get all the way up on top of it, and then allow your foot to go all the way down as well. So single leg calf raises are the same thing. Get all the way down and use your big toe all the way up. We're focusing on having our knees straight as well, and this is not about balance, just great form and strengthening our toe, foot and calf. Okay, just to get some movement in through the knees now, just nice soft knees coming down the stairs. Going up, you can focus on pressing your foot into the ground and bringing your hip on top of your knee and your foot. That allows you to use your glutes, and we want to power them up as we're taking the stairs up. Once again, light soft knees on the way down. As we move here, we're just getting the whole body to move freely. So from the feet to the knees to the hips, everything is light and controlled and very, very soft and relaxed. We're going to now load the hip and the knee, so we want a full range of movement, but make sure it is pain-free. As we load, we absorb the force and the shock through our hip and through our knee, and then we're going to propel with the glute that is landing to push ourselves up into a balanced stance. Once we're in that balanced stance, that balancing leg glute should also be firing to maintain our posture. From the balanced posture at the top, we're going to slowly and controlling step back and down. Try not to land too hard on that back leg. And when we go up, we are really trying to bring our hip directly over the top of our ankle and our knee. So that is the goal, to bring the hip forward and upwards while keeping the spine and the torso upright. This is advanced, so if you want to do this on the ground first, do that before using the step. Stepping down sideways, nice and soft knees, absorbing the force in through the hip and the knee, allowing for smooth range of movement and allowing your glutes to fire as it absorbs and pushes off. The balancing leg too needs to stack directly on top of your knee and your ankle. Similar to pistol squats or one-legged squats, we are just controlling this movement down, using our quad to stabilize and making sure our body stays upright, nice and strong. On the way up, putting pressure through the ball of the foot, bringing our hip directly on top of our knee and our foot so the glutes are firing. Once more, on the way down, nice and slow, controlled movement. Don't let the foot drop down. To make it more challenging, just go 2 at a time. Remember, it's a controlled movement down. We're not landing heavy. This becomes the real test of strength. So land lightly and gracefully. Time for more movement and getting mobility into the knees. Remember to be light on your feet, soft knees, and absorb the load. Also, don't allow the upper body to bend forward. Keep your trunk steady. Focus on the shock absorption on the way down. When you land, don't let the knees bend too much, as the focus is on the toes, the feet, and the ankles. You also don't need to jump up, you can just step up. Shock absorption through the middle range now. So allow the knees to bend, catch yourself very light, and just watch that the knees stay pointed straight and they don't collapse in or turn too far out. And looking at the full range load, so maybe a little higher up, and just allow the knees to bend all the way. Again, soft knees, shock absorbed through the feet, the ankles, the knees and the hips, keeping the trunk and the spine very stable and still. Finally, looking at the end range, so full flexion or close to full flexion shock absorption, where we're having the knees bent the entire time, staying down, trunk stays strong, and we're just shock absorbing in the lowest part of our squats. As with every exercise, make sure it's completely pain-free, and you can do this move at different heights, whether it's 1 step, 2 steps, or more. Enjoy!